What's up? Hello. Finally, you guys can see me, no? Like you guys were asking this for like a long time. Bro, I was like little busy. Like my sister was having a baby, so I was caught up with that. So little busy with that. So that was happening. So I didn't want to like my little bit personal things were going on. So I didn't want to go out on anything else. So I want to BTC Bear. I'm planning to take longs now. So definitely looking for longs now. We'll start taking some positions on long. I have already made one position, which is currently running on our favorite FART coin. Okay, FART I have taken one trade which is like currently running. So I have taken after this, immediately after the sweep which has happened. So I'll just explain the trade so that like you guys can start also come into the picture. So any trades for today? Okay, some background noise. I think that is the AC da. So AC is having some voices coming in. So option VC, I'll be starting that also da. Okay, so BTC long, yes. Okay, so before we start everything, I'll talk about trading in a bit. So there is one offer which is like coins which is actually giving you guys from today, which is actually good. Okay, so they just told me now. So if you are going to add 50,000 and start trading with that, then you will be getting a 10,000 rupees worth of like brokerage credit. Okay, 10,000 rupees worth of brokerage credit you will be getting, so which is good. Okay, so which means that you don't have to pay, like if anybody is like every 50,000 which you are going to add, you will be getting 10,000 worth of brokerage credit, which means that if you are trading with 50,000 you will be getting a 10,000 worth of brokerage credit. If you are trading with 1 lakh, you will be getting a brokerage credit of like 20,000, and if you are trading with 2 lakhs, you will be getting a brokerage credit of 40 lakhs. So for 1 lakh rupees, 40,000, sorry, 40,000 worth of like brokerage you will be waived off. Brokerage credit you will be getting, which means that like whatever brokerage you will be getting, that brokerage credit you will be like taking up. So I think which is actually a really good opportunity for you guys to trade. The biggest problem which everybody was facing in the last couple of days, which was telling me, was bro, the brokerage was high, I am not able to trade, the brokerage is eating profits, I am not able to scalp or anything. I want to scalp, I really want to scalp, and here it is. I hope this thing can, everybody can use it. Okay, so 50,000, 10,000 rupees brokerage credit will be given to you by CoinSwitch to your account. So if anybody is interested, you can start using those brokerage credits. Okay, so that is one big update. How many of you are planning to use those? Anybody? How many of you have like 50,000 account? Anybody trading with like 50,000 or planning to trade? If anybody is planning to trade or like anything, just drop a message to the number which is in the description. Okay, HavenArk care number. If anybody is like increasing your capital also, anybody is like planning to increase also, drop a message to the number on the description. Okay, that is our support team number, HavenArk care. You can just drop a message, get that, like once you send your number, we will be adding, we'll send it to CoinSwitch, they will verify it. If you have that like 50,000 in your account by the time of verification, you will be getting it. If I have, I'll have to add 10 more K. Yes, correct. That will work. Correct, that will work. So once you send us the number, and then once we send it for like the verification, if you have 50,000 rupees in your account, you will be getting that. Okay, but the thing is like, don't withdraw that 50,000 for like 7 days. Just keep it there and trade it for 7 days. then you can do it. Okay, 7 days you will have to keep it in your account. That's it. Okay, got it? Understood the brokerage credit thing? Cool. Okay, so now let's get back to trading. Okay, so currently I have a position which is running on Fartcoin. Okay, so which is okay, currently I have a position which is running on Fartcoin. So after this liquidity which was here and this smaller demand which is here on like larger time frame, once the price came into this smaller demand and like a tiny little bit of like sweep which has happened here, that's where like I took this position. Okay, this is currently running which is around 25%, which is like around 2.5 lakhs in profits which is running. That is what I am holding now, but currently I am going to take couple more trades, which is I am planning to take BTC, Ethereum, Solana and Seek INR as well. Seek is like already moved little bit, so maybe we can avoid that. Doge is actually looking good after this level, it is consolidating nicely. Okay. Okay, we can use that. So I'll start taking positions, you guys can stay along with me. Ready? Let's start. Everybody's ready. Can I get a go in the chat? And I'll check that. I'll take Ethereum, Solana. Okay. So 84, 69, 5. You can just 84, 69, 560 is my stop loss. Okay, 84, 69, 560 is my stop loss. Okay, I am close to risking close to 2% in this trade. Okay, so I'll risk around 2. Okay, that is done. Okay. BTC I have taken because of this demand. Okay, this demand which is here. So I'll explain why I have taken the position one more time, so that like everybody can understand easily one more time. Okay, so I have taken this position based on this demand which is here. Okay, this impulsive move which has happened from here after the liquidity sweep. That is the reason why I have taken this particular position. So once I have taken the position, I have kept a stop loss below this swing low. So if it is like hitting our stop loss, which means that like there is a good potential chance that like it can go down from here. So our stop loss is 84, 69, 559. Okay, 559 is my stop loss. Okay, now I am taking Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum also same thing, at demand we will be keeping stop loss below this lows and taking an entries. Okay, luckily we have like entries today at like the time of like not liquidity, Krishna. So liquidity in the sense Bitcoin, this previous consolidation liquidity, it swept and started moving and created this demand. So now the prices came back to this demand, price is coming here, and you can see it is creating a smaller time frame contraction BCP pattern here, which means that like the price is actually accumulating here. That is the reason why I am looking for an entry opportunity, which is might be targeting at this highs as my targets. Okay, got it. Now we will be looking for entries in Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is slowly coming down. I feel like this will be a good opportunity. Solana is little far from our entry zones. So somebody was asking ADA also is little weaker to me. So we'll wait. Okay, we'll wait for some more time. Let's see some momentum is. Bro, no, prior VCP doesn't require prior moves. Like VCP is like a accumulation schematic, which I usually look in VCP. Okay, that's what I usually do. This everything is looking actually actually looking good at the moment. Like, see, I want to wait for like a little bit of it to come down. Can you speak in Hindi, bro? Hindi, like मेरा हिंदी उतना अच्छा नहीं है भाई. Like I can talk in Hindi, but मेरा हिंदी तो थोड़ा बहुत आता है बस. उतना ज़्यादा हिंदी मेरा को नहीं आता है. How to use buy stop loss and I'll no da, this GMT doesn't look good da. ये तो अच्छा नहीं है, like it doesn't look that great. We can look for something else also. Wait. So how many of you are ended in Bitcoin? When you say short time frame, what time frame you are looking at? 15-minute, bro. So I don't like go below 15-minute time frame. Okay, I don't go below 15-minute time frame because like 15-minute time frame or below, the problem is what I have noticed in my trading career is that it becomes very volatile. It becomes very volatile. Like the wicks are going to be very, very brutal, which will be coming in. That is it. Price action has to be valid across. Correct, yeah, it should be. Yes, I will update that. Okay, so if anybody is like not in on Telegram channel, please make sure that you start getting into the Telegram group as well, so that like you guys can start like getting the call outs properly. Okay, Zeke, not Zeke, River, Mode, Dodge can actually be like a risky trade, but like if anybody but I never traded crypto. What is minimum deposit in coins to start? So the minimum deposit you can start with like 10,000, bro. But like see, there is like, that's what I told you. There is actually an offer which is like given to you for like us exclusively, saying that like if you have 50,000 rupees capital, they will have a brokerage waive of 10,000 rupees worth. Brokerage credit. Okay, brokerage credit will be given to you guys for 10,000. So that is the best thing. Screener, there is no screeners and all for this one. Hype. Okay, let me check hype. Oh, this. See, hype actually, what we can expect is like, I feel like hype will start to do something. This liquidity is, sorry. See, hype is actually doing something like this. This liquidity is now getting swept. So if the liquidity is like swept from here, and like if it start to consolidate like this, then probably we'll start to see a move like this. Okay, we'll start to see something like this. Okay, a sweep from here, then will consolidate here, then it will start to move. So probably we can wait for like maybe another hour or so. Let's see, like if we get a good consolidation, then we can start seeing good momentums to pick up. Okay, so just please wait for a little more time, then we can look for entries. BTC. Okay, I am entering into BTC. Can you please adjust your webcam window? It's located at time frame symbol. Okay. Time frame which I am using is 1 hour and 15 minutes only, bro. That's it. If I adjust to the left side, what will happen is my order window will get blocked. Order window is not that is the most important one. That's why I kept it here. Mining BTC. Okay, good idea. Next idea, please. Okay, I am entering into Ethereum as well. Okay, from this demand which is here. Okay, let's enter into Ethereum. Ethereum, I'll keep a stop loss of 290,275. Okay, 290,275. I don't use order book, bro. in crypto. Right bottom. Okay, I'll change it tomorrow. Ethereum also I am entered. Okay, I have entered with my Ethereum position also I have taken. Ethereum my stop loss is 290274. Okay, so Ethereum, BTC is and FOT is currently running. The only issue I face is, let's say price has created a demand and supply, and after that sweep any liquidity sweep, should I trade that? Yes, you can trade that, no issues. Okay, so then we can look for XRP is actually looking good. See, I feel like you guys can enter Fartcoin now as well. Okay, so I have already entered, but like Fartcoin might be popping up really quickly in the next 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay, that's why I'm still holding on to my position. So there is a good chance that it can pop. It's Pulkit Loda, like I won't recommend, like it's not based on like how much. See, I told you guys this multiple times. Okay, the risk, not amount, the amount of risk is not going to be fixed. It's always going to be like, let's say, how much you are going to risk per trade is dependent on how much capital, like how much is your risk based on your capital. Let's say like, let's assume that like you have like 10,000 rupees as your capital. Okay, I'll show one trade according to that, so that like you guys can understand. So let's assume that like you have 10,000 rupees as your capital. Okay, so let's take an example. I want to enter into Solana. Okay, let's assume that I want to enter into Solana. My capital is 10,000 rupees. Okay, so my stop loss is this 13,000. Okay, so my stop loss like will be like this. So I can change my stop loss price to 13,000 first. Okay, so before checking anything, I've just decided, okay, I've entered my stop loss first. Now my capital is 10,000 rupees. So usually for 10,000 rupees, I will risk close to 2% of my account. So 2% of my account means around 200 rupees I will be risking per trade. Okay, 200 rupees is what I am going to risk per trade, which means that maximum loss I should be having in a trade should be around 200 rupees only. So once that is done, I will be losing 10,000 rupees 140. So which is, I will adjust my order value. Let's say I want to get closer to 200. Okay, so now 210 is the value. So which is like closer to my stop loss, like my risk per trade. So now once it is done, I can take a trade here. I can look for a long opportunity from here. Okay, done. Simple. This is how you can plan. Okay, what is the difference between putting order value in INR, USD and coin? It's same only. USDT, if you are trading, you will have to pay TDS when you transfer. That is a problem. Rajiv, hi Rajiv. Which platform do you use to crypto, and also do you invest in crypto as well? I use crypto coins which only. I don't invest in crypto. I like invest, but like very small amount of my portfolio only I will invest. Like let's say if I have a portfolio worth of like 1 CR or something, I will invest maybe 1 to 2 lakhs into crypto. Okay, I'll create a limit, but I'll trade with a higher number. FAT is still a good entry, yes. CoinSwitch is the platform. How to confirm the entry? Like market touches demand and supply zone. Should we enter suddenly or should we wait for breakout zone? No, I usually enter at the time once a market comes into the demand and when the market start to show contractions. Okay, so contractions in the sense like what I will show you is, let's assume that like there is this is a demand. Okay, so now the price comes back here, and if it is consolidated like this, then probably we can look for a momentum like this. So I will not enter at the just because of the tap has happened. I will not enter. I will only enter once the price comes here, taps, consolidate, then you can look for entries. Got it? So I will wait for consolidation so that like I can understand that there is a liquidity an accumulation which is happening there. That is the reason why I will be entering. Okay. Now, those who want to enter into FAT, I will say that like still looks a good entry for you guys. 33.90 you can keep an entry stop loss in FAT. Okay. 33.90 as your stop loss you can keep and enter into this particular trade. Okay, 33.90. BTC and Ethereum now starting to run in profit, which is good. I am expecting good amount of momentum to pick up. And about tax, please check with your CS. If I start explaining chart, it will be very hard now. Sol, the problem with the Sol is like Sol is little above this area. Like I wanted to enter here. This area is what I wanted to enter, but for some reason it is like above that like region. So I am finding very difficult. I am betting little contractory. Like I don't want to enter. Once the price comes in here, then we can look for. Okay, BTC Ethereum is starting to move nicely, which is good. Correct. See, I told you, BTC FAT is moving. I think global farting situation is happening. Okay, FAT is like still. I am still telling you guys, FAT is looks good. Okay, and I am entering into Doge as well. Okay, ready? Doge. Okay, let's enter into Doge. So 3 trades I will enter live today. Let's see how it goes. Little more wider stop loss. Okay, 12.65. Okay, keep it 12.65 as your stop loss. Done. Doge is like little scary because I know like Doge thing is about the Doge is like even I have like my biggest profits and biggest losses, not losses, like the number of stop loss it is I on like Doges. But the thing about Doge is that Doge will give massive moves suddenly, like after consolidation it will move like tuck, it will pop up. Okay, so that is there. %. I have taken with 2%. ₹1 That's true. But like ₹1 it can dump also. That is a problem with this thing. ADA, somebody was asking ADA. No, I think like Sean or someone was asking ADA. ADA is actually looking good, but like wait for a consolidation here. Then if it is start to consolidate properly before the US market opening, then probably we'll start to see a good amount of like movement is coming in. Okay, so I feel like you have like identified it right, but like just wait for little more time. The Zeke is one I wanted to enter, but like that sucker didn't come down. Call hype is, oh, look at the sweep which has happened in hype. Oh, shit. This is, I want to enter into hype as well. Should we enter? You guys tell me. Tell me, guys. Look at the structure, like looking at the structure, what you guys feel? You guys tell me. This particular structure like looks bearish, but like this particular structure looks after the sweep looks very bullish. Okay, how many of you are bullish on hype? How many of you are bullish on hype? No confirmation yet. Okay, bearish. How many of you are bullish and how many of you are bearish? Tell me. Let's take a note. I am neutral. Okay. Bullish. I would wait little bit more. Okay. Others. Me. That's why I shortlisted. Nice. Bearish. I have a strong feeling that like this will be like bouncing from here, but like I am very skeptical also on that. Should I do a scalping? I think we can look for a good scalping opportunity here. It might bounce maybe like 1 or 2 percentage. Bearish. Okay, let's not enter the trade, but we'll see who is winning. I am also bullish. Okay, I am also bullish on this one. 0.5 hour. Okay, what solution you can suggest for SL when SL of a capital and also SL around 100 points which get SL relatively easily. See, I never set based on SL based on points. I always look for like what is my chart is doing. Okay, so based on the chart, if you start keeping your SL, I feel the number of SLs will start to reduce. The more you are starting to place your SLs based on points and everything. So let's see. Hype. See, hype. The problem is like hype in larger time frame. It is like still pretty much bearish. But like I feel like this. See, this liquidity also is swept. This previous liquidity also is getting swept. So which means that it is actually trying to move. But like I don't know whether it is like because of this beating down which has happened. If it has to move, it has to reaccumulate very strongly. So if it is like going to reaccumulate very strongly, that is a place where like you will start to see. So okay, so I'll tell one more time. So BTC, okay, those who, if anybody is like joined the late, so I am taking BTC long here based on this demand which is happening here. Okay, so the 1 hour demand is here and the price is now coming back to, if you start looking at like 15 minutes, the price is now good amount of contractions are happening in this demand zone, which is awesome. Okay, that is usually where like you will start to see good amount of momentum pickup and like good bounces will be happening. Okay, so currently we are like running around 13,000 rupees profit from the trade, but hopefully we will be seeing a good target hitting by the time of US market opening. Okay, the same thing which we have done in Ethereum as well. It is on like this 1 hour demand and contraction is happening. Probably we will start to see a push coming on upside. Doge is also doing the same thing. Okay, bro, think hype bullish on forward and so see kind of completed bounce can be expected. See, I am also expecting the bounce back, but like I am little skeptical only. So if anybody is interested, you guys can enter into hype, no issues. Okay, but I have already 4 positions which is currently running. That's why I am not like looking into a good entry at the moment. I'll wait it out for like little more. But like if anybody is like, see, your findings are right only. I am happy that like you guys are able to find good quality trades by yourself, so which is good. Okay, so if anybody is interested, you guys can go and enter and make sure that that is done. Okay, so those who came late, I want to update one more time. The 50,000 brokerage credit, if you want to get it, make sure that you have a 50,000 in your account. Drop a message to the number which is on description. We'll collect the number, we'll pass it to CoinSwitch. Okay, you will be getting that 10,000 rupees worth of brokerage credit, so you can practice. Okay, and one that is very important, you can start practicing on it. Okay, you can get good at your scalping and all those stuffs. You will be very good. So start practicing on that. Make sure that you get good at with that. Like brokerage was like, see, one thing which was constantly people was telling me was, bro, because of brokerage I am not able to practice. So that is now solved. Okay, that brokerage issue is now solved for you guys. Now you can practice properly. So please do that. So send your number. Okay, send your number to the care. Sui. I have like little doubts here now. I'm not sure like how it is going to, like this looks little choppy compared to the other ones. So I will wait it out. Okay, I will wait it out. So all the trades which we are currently have is like Doge. Okay, in this we have taken Doge, BTC, Ethereum and Fartcoin is currently which we have running in the positions, but just totally good. So let it run. I have another one which is what you can still take an entry. I've told you guys, if anybody is looking for entries, you can look for entries. Scalping, in the sense like how do you scalp? Are you talking about that, Mandir? So you can like the biggest way of like I usually scalp is like once a price comes into okay, once say look, the biggest way to scalp is like, let's assume that like this is the demand. Okay, now the price is, if the price comes to this demand, okay, and if it is start to consolidate here, and once the price breaks out from this consolidation, there you can look for a scalping opportunity with the stop loss here and like look for like small scalps. Okay, second way of like you can look for a scalping is, okay, this is one way. Second is the much more efficient way. Okay, the way is basically you look for a price to consolidate. Okay, price to consolidate, and once price create a liquidity, once price goes below, grabs the liquidity below that, and price start to shoot up, this is the place where like you can look for scalping opportunities as well. Okay, so these two ways, like that is more like effective. So I will show you, I feel like I can show you some examples where like price is doing the exact same thing. See, take this as an example itself. So if there is a range, okay, if there is a range is getting built up, if the price is getting manipulated on the bottom levels of these ranges, usually price will like move in that direction. So here price came, manipulated the low, started pushing higher. So these levels can be like, these are the zones where like you can start looking for like good amount of like this thing, which is suitable for scalping. In the sense, which coin are you talking? Time frame 15. I'm trading my funded account and all. Yeah, I don't recommend trading funded accounts with like Ethereum and Bitcoin and all that. The spreads are going to be massive sometimes. So there will be like brutal amount of spreads will be coming in if you that's what I have noticed in funded accounts. Okay, so please take care of that. Like if you can manage that, no issues. But like please always have a look into those things. Okay, Ethereum and Bitcoin is actually moving nicely now. So hopefully we'll be able to get some profits. Okay. Can you guys read everything properly now? I'm testing a PC today. I'm planning to get a PC so that like I just want to test out like how the stream quality and everything, so that like by the next week I can get a PC with the same spec. Is this good stream quality? Can you guys read everything properly? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. So I'm planning to do like, let's say weekly 3 or 4 times these lives for 2.5 hours. Okay. That I will do. Okay. But like this is 1080p now. The stream is running actually in 1080p. Okay, I'll change it, like don't worry. I'll be there. Okay, I was just setting up today, like this is like a test only. Okay, I'll make it like better. Oh, is it? Fan sound is high. Oh, that AC is like that. I'll change the cam. I can change it. Is it better? Now it's done. Technical Guruji. Yeah. Technical Guruji. Okay. So I'll start doing like marathon lives. Okay. Most probably by next week or next week we will be able to start marathon lives. That is my dream. I want to sit with you guys at least for 2 3 hours, 2 hours minimum, 1.5 2 hours, and like see the trades works to help you guys manage your positions properly. Sit with you guys and make you guys trade. Okay. So that is the whole idea. So hope you guys will be joining for that as well. Will you be guys interested for that? Like a big 1 hour, 2 hour kind of live. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So you are an uncle of a boy or girl? Girl. Nayara. That's her name. Where will we learn the crypto strategy? In my lives. Okay. Hello, yeah. I think you okay. So I'll bounce off today. I have a little work today. The species is not mine. I'm just testing it out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. Okay. Have fun. I'll meet you guys tomorrow at the same time. Bye bye. Take care. Okay. Bye bye.